If you're a VA homeowner or even a home buyer here in Minnesota and Western Wisconsin or anywhere in the US, let's be careful. The VA refinance scams, they're on the rise, and some lenders, they're targeting our veterans with misleading offers that sound like easy savings, but it can actually cost thousands. My name's Travis Andersen. I work with both buyers and sellers here in Minnesota and Western Wisconsin. Recently, I've seen more and more of our veterans getting calls, emails, even official looking letters claiming that they can lower the payment now or skip a couple of mortgage payments or lower the interest rate or what have you. Here's the truth. These offers from these third-party lenders, they're not affiliated with the VA. They're mostly scams, and their goal is to churn over loans and profits. They'll often tack on hidden fees, roll in costs into your balance, or even reset your loan term without really explaining all of that up front. Now, look, I had a couple of clients call me recently. I had them reach out to one of my favorite lenders, Peter Lindquist. Here's what he had to say.
There are thousands of veterans out there right now that are not so fortunate and fell for this stuff. So the flyer that I want to talk about today is from one of our borrowers, and there's just so many wrong things, so many bad things about this flyer that really put the veteran at risk. The most obvious one, Travis, the rate that they advertised is what is one of the things that got him very interested. It said 4.75%, and it lists an APR of 5.39%. So that alone is enough to call, which is what he did. He called them. But the APR is something you really have to understand, and that is, I did the backwards calculation on this. It would take 6.5 discount points in order, I'd have to charge the borrower that many discount points to achieve an APR that they're listing here. Here's the insane thing. The program that they're talking about, no appraisal, no income qualifying, etc., is called a VA Streamline refinance. The VA only allows you to finance 2 points. That's a VA rule. They can't get around it, but it's a VA. On the flyer, it says no cash out of pocket. So they're sending an offer that cannot be realized. What's more is that they put a VA file number on there. And this caught his eye because veterans are used to seeing a service number, and that service number contains their Social Security number. This VA file number that they input on there, that they call the VA file number, and it's their made up number. Okay. It's just a mortgage company that came up with this number, but it contains the last 4 digits of his Social Security number. That's non-public information. So how do they get that information? It's a scam. And what they've singled out veterans and said, hey, these guys have put their lives on the line for our country. Let's go ahead and take advantage of them. So I did a calculation on with $22,000 to get this rate of 4.75. There's a break-even period of, I think it was 13 years. The VA says that's illegal. It's 3 years. The maximum repayment is 3 years. But it doesn't matter because this mortgage lender has him on the phone and he's collecting his information, and he's going to say something like, oh, well, you need to do this and you need to do that and whatever. And the whole trick is get him on the phone, give him false information to steer him down a path that goes.
Obviously, a big thanks to Peter for reviewing that letter with us. Look, if it sounds too good to be true, it often is. Don't get scammed, especially for my veterans. I just do not like this predatory lending practices, even today. even with all of the laws that we have, it still seems like they can get after us. Look, if you've got other questions about VA, purchasing, refinancing, or any of these scams that are happening, maybe you've got general questions about buying a home or selling a home, do me a favor. Give me a call, shoot me a text, hit me up in the comments section. My name's Travis Andersen, and as always, all my best to you and yours.